What is going on, guys? It's Big Rye coming at you with the NHL picks or NHL betting market preview for October 18th, 2021. We're going to start off with the Rangers Toronto Maple Leafs game. We have 981 games in our sample. 4,539 bets have been placed so far on this Rangers Maple Leafs game. And we can see here that the Maple Leafs are the favorites. They opened up at minus 176. They've been bet up to minus 183. And as far as spread goes, they opened at minus 1.5 goals on the puck line at plus 131. And it's come down just a point to plus 130. The Maple Leafs have received 44% of bets on this spread or on the puck line and only 19% of the money. And let's take a look and see over the sample when the spread percentage of bets for the home team has been 44% or less, 435 games, and it's been quite the losing cause. Minus 20 units for the home team on opening lines, minus 13 units for the home team on closing lines. So we can see here not a positive play as far as this percentage of bets goes on the puck line. So let's take a look at the spread on the money, and it looks like whenever the home team has 19% or less of the percentage of money on the puck line, it has been a winning play here of 5.2 units and 8.4 units. So using that information in a 140 game sample, only happened 140 times in about 980 games. 19% or less on the home team has been a winning play. We can see it's 157.8 and 58.5% of the times respectively on opening and closing lines, good for 5.2 and 8.4 units. So using the percentage of money put down on puck lines, I would favor the Toronto Maple Leafs, at least using this historic data of 140 of the last 980 games. Onto the OU percentage of bets, 55% of bets on the over, 45% of bets on the under. However, 92% of the money has been placed on the under, and we can see that when there's less bets on the under, it's been the more favorable play, 5.9 units and 9.3 units respectively in 647 games. But the OU tells us a different story. When there's this little of money put on the over, it has been a winning play in 99 games. So only 99 games where there's been 8% or less money placed on the over, and it has been a winning play on opening and closing lines. So we do have one indicator saying to take the under as far as percentage of bets, and then a percentage of money is telling us that the over is the better play. So with this conflicting data, I would not be making a play on the OU. And then on to the percentage of bets on the money line and the percentage of money on the money line. So Toronto at minus 183 has received 65% of bets, which is pretty close to that minus 183 number, which is nice and even. The books like to see that. However, there has been a lot more money placed on Toronto, 95% of the money, which is a lot greater than this minus 183 indicates. And we can see here there is all four indicators here on opening and closing lines as far as percentage of bets on the money line and percentage of money, all points towards taking the Toronto Maple Leafs or the home team, which is the Toronto Maple Leafs in this case. So if I had to make a pick for this game, it would be Toronto, albeit this minus 183 threshold. For myself personally, I don't like to bet anything over minus 200. And this minus 183 is below that, so I would maybe consider it, but it's getting a little bit high for what I like to take a look at. But I would say the market leans towards taking the Toronto Maple Leafs, even at that higher price of minus 183. Let's take a look at the Seattle Kraken at the Philadelphia Flyers. Percentage of bets on the Kraken, 39% and 26% of the spread money. We'll take a look and see. We have three indicators here pointing towards us taking the home team, which is Philly in this case. Decent samples here, 307, 279 games. Very small positive expected value here of 6 units based on the volume of 300 and so games. So I would lean towards taking Philly to win by 2 or more goals, 61% of bets, and 74% of the money leans towards that. Then let's take a look at the OU. Unfortunately, we don't have any information on the OU percentage of money for this game as of now. So let's take a look at the OU percentage of bets. 74% of bets on the over and 26% of bets on the under. Unfortunately, it's been a losing play at 127 game sample size. for the over or the under. So I'm just going to skip over that OU. And then let's take a look at the percentage of bets on the money line as well as the percentage of money. And Philly opened at minus 161. They've been bet down all the way down to minus 128, which is quite interesting. And we do have all four indicators here pointing towards a Flyers play as far as the betting market is concerned. So healthy sample sizes here, 123 games, 97 games respectively. And at the juice of minus 128, this is a play that even I would consider making. So keep your eyes on the Flyers money line, but I'm also just keep in mind as to why, look into why this line changed so much. Because usually a line like this tells us, it more favors Seattle to go from plus 142 down to plus 116. But you are getting technically a better price on Philly at minus 128. And we do have four strong indicators here pointing towards taking Philly on the money line if you believe in these betting market indicators. On to the Anaheim-Calgary game, which starts off, I believe it's all loaded in now. Anaheim, the dogs here, and the lines move quite a bit. They open plus 145. They've been bet up to plus 179. They've received 16% of bets on the puck line and 12% of the money. And we can see here we have conflicting data where the percentage of bet tells us to take the home team, which is the Calgary Flames in this case, whereas the percentage of money is telling us to take the road team, which is the Anaheim Ducks in this case. So unfortunately, it doesn't give us a clear indication on which side to take as far as the puck line or the spread is concerned. So let's jump down to the OU. Unfortunately, with 50% of bets, we can't actually see where it is. Like, we can't use these market factors to understand, so we can skip over the OU percentage of bets. OU percentage of money, only 6 instances in 980 games where the over received a 93% or more of the money, and we can see here it's been 3-3, very slight positive expected value play on closing lines, but for the most part, with such a small sample, there's just not a lot of information that it can tell us. So we head on to the money line, where the road team, the Anaheim Ducks, have received 41% of bets and 29% of the money, and we do have 4 more indicators here pointing towards taking the home team, which is the Calgary Flames. If you could get them at minus 165, congrats, guys. That's good information, or that's a good line to get. Unfortunately, the line has moved up to minus 201, so that breaks my personal threshold of not taking anything over a minus 200. So it would be a game that I wouldn't make a play on, but I would definitely be interested to see how the result of this game goes for the Calgary Flames. 59% of bets, 71% of money, and both those indicators point towards it being a positive expected value play for the Calgary Flames. And I believe there is one more game. Let's just double check and take a look. Yeah, the final game of the night is between the St. Louis Blues and the Arizona Coyotes. We can see down here St. Louis is generous favorites here on the road. They opened at minus 116. They've been bet up to minus 177, so quite the line move there for the road team St. Louis Blues. Let's take a look here at the spread percentage of bets. Unfortunately or fortunately, the only positive play here, Arizona against the spread, so plus 1.5 at home, 5.2 units and 8.4 units based off of 19% of spread bets. And then let's move on to the OU, which opened it didn't open. It's currently sitting at 63% of bets have been placed on the over. Only 22% of the money, though, has been bet on the over, according to Action Network. And as we can see here, it's been a losing play no matter what. So negative expected value here on the over-under, no matter which side you take based off these percentages. So let's take a look at the money line. And as we can see here, very small sample here on the percentage of bets. So very rare do we see 83% or more bets on the road team, which is the St. Louis Blues. And from what it shows us here, very, very small positive expected value play based on opening lines. So that would be nice at this minus 116 price. But unfortunately, really not enough value here with the 16 unit play to be making any plays here on St. Louis. And unfortunately, as far as percentage of bets go on the money line, or percentage of money goes on the money line, we do see negative expected value based off of all these markets. Hopefully this information helps you guys out. I'm trying to do some preview videos for the NHL, just to show you guys the kind of information that we do on the membership. So it's $5 a month, super, super cheap. If you're getting this information anywhere else, you're paying hundreds, if not thousands of dollars a month to get this previous data market information. I'm trying to just share it on here, get you guys interested. If you guys like this information and you find that it helps you make better betting decisions, then go for it. Sign up for the membership. It's $5 a month. Even if you don't want to sign up for the membership, at least subscribe to the channel, and hopefully we can provide you guys with more information, not only on the NHL, but on the NFL, NBA, and eventually college sports and baseball as well. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this NHL picks or betting market video. I'm not sure what I'm going to call it quite yet, but hopefully this information helps you guys make smarter decisions on your plays for October 18th, 2021. Thanks for watching.